Hello once again and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to continue on area as well, and today we're going to cover learning outcome 4.29, which is finding the area of what we call the compound shapes. So what is a compound shape? A compound shape is a shape made up of two or more basic shapes, like rectangles, squares, triangles, parallelograms, and trapeziums. So, basically, this is a compound shape because it is made up of rectangles. We have two rectangles and a square over here. Okay? There are two methods of how to find the area of compound shape. The first method that we're going to see is what we call the adding method. So the adding method is we need to divide the shape into squares and rectangles, or if we have triangles, into squares, rectangles, and triangles. Okay. Find their individual areas. So if I have divided the shape like so, I need to first find the area of this rectangle, the area of this square, and the area of this rectangle, and then add them together. Let me start off with this shape. So I'm going to name them A, B, and C. Okay, section A, section B, section C. So the area of A is equal to, it is a rectangle, so length times breadth, which is equal to, the length is the same as on this side, so 8 times the breadth, which is equal to 4, which is equal to 32 centimeters squared. I also know that A and C are the same, 4 centimeters by 8 centimeters, so they have the same area. Okay, so area of C is equal to 32 centimeters squared. Now all we have to do is to find the area of this square. So area of B is equal to length times breadth, which is equal to so from here to here we know that it is 4 centimeters. How? The total height is 8 centimeters, and we are given that from here to here it is 4 centimeters. So subtract 4 from 8. We end up with 4 centimeters here. The width is also 4 centimeters. So we have 4 times 4, which is equal to 16 centimeters squared. Now we have the area of all the parts, so 32, 32, and 16, and we have to add them up. So 32 plus 32 plus 16, which is equal to 80 centimeters squared. Okay. Here you have another method of how when it is divided horizontally, but basically it's the same. The other method is the subtracting method. It is called the subtracting method because first we're going to find the area of the whole rectangle. Okay? And then subtract this part. Okay? That is why it is called the subtracting method. So to find the area of the whole rectangle, all we have to do is multiply 8, okay, 8, and the length is 4, 4, and 4, which is equal to 12. Okay, so we need to multiply 4 times 8, which is written over here. 12 times 8, sorry, not 4, 12 times 8. We need to multiply 12 times 8. Okay? And then we need to subtract this square, 4 by 4, which is equal to 16 centimeters. So 12 times 8 minus 4 times 4, which is equal to 12 times 8 is equal to 96, 4 times 4 is equal to 16, so 96 minus 16, which is equal to 80 centimeters squared. Okay? So basically you can use whichever method you like. Okay? So either dividing the compound shape into basic shapes, okay, and find the area of each section, or else you can find the area of the total rectangle in this case and subtract this part. Okay. Now, on page 7, we have already done this part in the previous video. Okay. Here we need to find the area of the following compound shapes. Okay, we have several compound shapes and we need to find the area of these compound shapes. So let's start from here. As you can notice here, we have a rectangle and a triangle. So the best method to use is to find the area of the rectangle, find the area of the triangle, and then add them up. So area of A is equal to length times breadth, so we have 7 times 5, which is equal to 35 centimeters squared. Now we have to find the area of the triangle, so area of B, which is equal to base times height all over, base times height, division by 2. So the base is 4 times the height is 5, division by 2. So we have 4 times 5, which is equal to 20. 20 division by 2 is equal to 10 centimeters squared. So the total area, it is important to add them up. Okay, the total area is equal to 35 plus 10. 35 plus 10, which is equal to 45 centimeters squared. Okay, so that is how you will find the area of this compound shape. Okay, the best way to divide this compound shape is by having a rectangle and a triangle. Of course, we need to find out some missing lengths. To find the area of the rectangle, this rectangle, we have all the measurements, 9 by 8. Okay, 9 times 8. But to find the area of this triangle, we need to find some missing sides. In fact, we need to find the side of the base and of the height. We know that from here to here it is equal to 20 centimeters. But we also know that from here to here is 8 centimeters. So this part is 8 centimeters. From here to here, it's 8 centimeters. So to find this part from here to here, we need to subtract 8 centimeters from 20. Okay? Because the total length is 20. This part is 8, so 20 minus 8, which is equal to 12 centimeters. So the base of this triangle is equal to 12 centimeters. What about the perpendicular height? This height over here makes 90 degrees with the base. Okay, so that is the perpendicular height. So we need to find the length from here to here. Again, we know that from here to here it's 9 centimeters. We know that this part is 4 centimeters. So 9 minus 4 is equal to 5 centimeters. So to find the area of the rectangle, you need to multiply 8 by 9. To find the area of this triangle, you need to multiply 12 times 5 and then divide by 2, of course, because it is a triangle. And this is for these questions are for homework, okay, from page 8. From page 8 are from homework. We have a similar one here, okay, a rectangle and a triangle. Question 4 over here, we can use both methods, both the adding method that I have showed you and the subtracting method. In this case, because we have this wall and the door in it, it's best to use the subtracting method. So we find the area of this rectangle by multiplying 4 times 3 and then subtract the area of the white part. Okay? So your homework begins from page 8. From question 2 on page 8 of the notes. Page 8. Okay? And you have up to question 8. Question 8 on page 11. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope that you understood what are compound shapes and of course how you find the area of these compound shapes. See you during the next video. Bye.